Naabutan ka nila sumasayaw-sayaw ka dyan.
Ay, sorry.
Hello everybody! Happy Valentine's Day!
Happy Valentine sa inyong lahat.
Hello. Happy Hearts Day. Ito ang favorite araw ng mga listeners na stories after stories.
Kala ko ano sasabihin mo eh.
lang, hindi. Peak season ng SASR ngayon. Hello everyone! Happy Sunday and of course, Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day sa mga, ano bang sabi ko kanina? Sa mga taken,
Assuming na
taken, wanting to be taken, about to be taken,
and taken for granted.
Right?
Kasali pala yung taken for granted.
Yes, and sa lahat ng mga listeners namin dyan, especially kung part kayo ng podcast community, make sure to say hello, drop the name of your podcast. We'll give you guys a shout out. Si Tel, nandiyan na pala.
Hi, Tel of Aba, nakakaramdam pa pala ako. Hello, Tel. I-check out nyo rin yung podcast nila. Meron kaming episode na today nila ni-release.
Exactly.
Ayan. It was also another super fun and crazy episode with Edge and Tel of Aba, nakakaramdam pa pala ako podcast.
Yes, actually, this month we had a lot of features, no?
Kasi nga, peak season natin to bilang Valentine's, Love Month. Ito ang, parang in-demand kami ni Alex ngayon. So,
it's really nice.
We'd like to give a shout out to all of our podcast friends who have guested us in their podcast. So, yun nga, Eds and Tel of Aba, nakakaramdam pa pala ako podcast. Also, Queen Roma Miklat.
Yes, Roma, if you're there, comment, please. Shout out to you.
Yeah, so she also has a vidcast of her episode with us. So, ang ganda ng topics na pag-usapan natin doon. Mga problems with the exes, with friends.
Relationship deal breakers, basically.
Sabi ni Talentaray daw ng puso earrings ko. Regalo to ni Alex. Masabi ko lang. Di ba?
Suot mo ba yung ano mo? Hindi mo na naman suot.
Hindi mo na naman suot.
Ayan, okay. Yan ang mataray. Alright, let's say hello to everyone else. Cornina of the Creative Chica podcast. Cornina was one of the first podcasts actually guest M&I together.
Yes.
So hello to Cornina. Make sure to check out her podcast, Creative Chica PH. Kim guested me. What's up, Kim of Historia podcast? Happy Valentine's Day to you as well. Yes. All right. Sa mga friends pa namin dyan, pod friends pa namin dyan, please comment, share this with everyone. We have a lot in store for you this LoveStream.
Yes. So this is our Valentine's Day special. And if you have been following us on our social media pages, marami kami naging pakulo this season.
That's right.
Especially our hashtag storytime. So our hashtag storytime, we were featuring, and continues pa rin, meron pa tayong 2 stories na i-release.
Ay, hindi pa ba tapos yan?
Hindi pa. Marami yan eh. So we're sharing with you guys stories, online dating success stories. Parang hindi naman puro story lang namin ni Alex yung naririnig.
Oo nga.
Diba? So we've shared a lot of our listeners' stories para kumbaga in the hopes na kung duda pa kayo na may true love sa online dating, ito na ang sign na hinihintay nyo, di ba?
Mag-install na kayo ng dating app. Okay, Cupid.
Yes, and also would like to give a shout out to Emperador Brandy.
Thank you, Emperador Brandy. Thank you. Well, they featured our Swipe Right story sa page nila. If you haven't seen it yet, go to Emperor Brandy Facebook page. I think they're on Facebook, not on IG, no? Yeah, I think they're probably on Facebook. Check out the video. Okay, sobrang ganda kasi M&I talk about our journey. From swiping right sa dating app until finally being able to meet in person, our first date.
First date's a grocery, by the way.
Yeah.
Lockdown.
Although, can I quickly give an expectation lang? No? Medyo na-highlight si M.
Ako yung naging bida.
I was like, what about me? Ganon nangyari. Quarant Fling edition yung tawag.
So, it's MP para sa pusong empty. Ayan.
That's
with our friends from Emperador Brandy. Kung curious din kayo na malaman kung paano nag-propose si Alex sa akin, he also shared it there, di ba?
Part ba ng video yan?
Oo.
Okay, hindi ko pa kasi napanood ng buo.
Hindi mo pinanood ng buo, ikaw talaga.
Confession, guys, sa mga podcast episode na pinoproduce namin, sa mga live streams namin, M watches them all from minute 0 all the way to the last minute. I don't know.
Ano ba yan?
I have not listened to some of our podcast episodes. Actually, even sa mga... Ewan ko kung bakit ganun. Sa mga nakaka-relate, mag-comment naman kayo dyan. Pinapakinggan nyo ba yung sarili nyong episodes?
Siyempre, diba? Ako, siyempre, kailangan ko pakinggan kasi ako yung nag-i-edit.
Oo nga. Yeah, oo nga pala. Ako kasi, I'm not the editor. I don't do anything tech or editing. So
yeah, for all of our friends today na naka-view sa atin, yan, podcast friends as well, kumusta ang Valentine's nyo? Drop a word or something to describe your Valentine's today.
Sana hindi malamig.
Okay lang kung malamig. Alam mo yun, doesn't really matter. It can be malamig this year, next year, hindi na malamig. Oh, diba?
Oh, yeah, I think you posted something like that on Facebook, a Facebook memory.
Year, I was in Jakarta. Doon ako nag-Valentine. Talagang pinwears ako, mag-book ako ng trabaho para hindi ako malonely. Ngayon, walang travel, pero may jowa.
Yan! Pero parang gusto mo mag-travel na lang eh.
Uy, grabe ka na.
Travel ka na lang.
Gusto ko na mag-travel, pero syempre with the jowa. Diba?
Yes. We also want... Oh, hey, we have a few comments. Okay, Yes, maraming tawa tayo today. Also, Raji, what's up, Raji? Can you pull up Raji really quick? Yan. All right. What's up, Raji? Good to hear from you. Raji is one of our loyal listeners and commenters. Hype beast yan ng chat at ng comment section. Really appreciate you, Raji.
Also check out Raji's podcast.
Yeah, the Raji V Show. Check him out. Lots to learn there. Lots of interesting conversations. Yes. Okay.
Cornina says, nasa bahay lang daw siya. Kailangan mag-alaga ng baby doggo.
Ayun.
For mom pala si Cornina. Tama yan. At least yun na ibuhos ang pagmamahal. My friend si Aldrich says, Happy Valentine. See you on Saturday sa birthday party. Yes!
Oo nga pala. Birthday mo na.
Birthday ko na, no? Ikaw talaga.
Okay. Quick shout out. Birthday ni M. February 2021.
Muntik pa magkamali.
21.
Yes.
Birthday niya February 21.
So 1 week after Valentine's, si Alex Mautak, pinag-isa na lang yung regalo ng Valentine's na ka-birthday.
Siyempre.
Diba? Parang yung Christmas, tas malapit din yung birthday. Diba? Ganun ang ginagawa.
Yeah. You gotta be cost effective.
Pwede na, tanggapin na natin. Okay lang.
Sobrang thoughtful naman ng regalo ko. You guys wanna know what I got her? I went to Healthy Options. And I got her a bag full of keto stuff. Right? I can't curse. Nandiyan yung anak ko sa kabilang kwarto. Nahihirapan ako mag-ano.
So it was very thoughtful because parang he supports my healthy lifestyle. Okay, so thank you for all of our friends here. So today is a very interesting / challenging episode para sa amin. Okay?
Bakit challenging?
Kasi, we'll play Papa Jack and Mama Jack. Kilala niyo ba si Papa Jack? Siyempre, di mo yun kilala. Kilala mo ba yun?
Yes, the radio.
Yung radio host.
Wala naman natang Mama Jack eh.
Wala nga. Ako nga si Mama Jack.
Okay. Sige,
So, in short, we've posted a call to action sa Instagram and sa aming other social media pages. If you have questions, love life questions, jowa questions, whatever, i-share nyo sa amin. We will try to share our insights, okay? So we're not really positioning ourselves as experts, but we'll say na we have lived enough, life
experience.
And kwento experience in terms of relationships to be able to give our insights.
Exactly. And I think it's particularly challenging kasi hindi ito scripted. I personally don't know the questions.
Ako lang may alam.
So, we're just gonna give our heart, mind, body, and soul. Heart, mind, and soul. Bakit katawan?
Walang body.
Oo.
Laway.
Sa'yo lang yung katawan ko. Sa'yo lang. Sure. Ayun. Right.
Alright, sige. Ready ka na? magsa-start na tayo sa questions natin.
Oh, wait lang. If you guys also want some of your questions answered as well, and if you're brave enough to drop it in the comment section, please do. Otherwise, if you want to be a little bit anonymous, you can message M on our Facebook or our IG. We'll be able to see the message, and we'll answer it live. Okay, so we'll answer a few questions para you guys get an idea.
I-mask nyo, asking for a friend.
Yan! Asking for a friend team naman tayo eh. Diba? Asking for a friend.
So, ito na yung first question natin.
Teka, sa akin ba to?
Sa atin pareho. Okay.
Okay.
Niya. So, si listener, I was listening intently to this podcast. I have a question. What if you have times na you feel unsure if you are able to properly express your love for your boyfriend? Do you think it's fine to communicate that, meaning the uncertainty, with your partner? Or would it be annoying? Haha. Sabi niya. So, kung hindi ka pa daw sure, if you feel unsure that you're able to properly express your love for your partner, is it okay na sabihin sa kanya na, are you happy with this? Am I doing it right? Or will it be annoying? Napag-usapan na hindi ako sure how to express love sa'yo.
Okay. Well, I've never had any issues with self-expression. Obviously, podcast host. But especially when it comes to the love arena, wala akong naging masyadong issue dyan. However, let's say na yun nga, yung context, right? So, ang gagawin ko or how I would handle the situation is, I believe kasi why M and I, our relationship is so successful, it's because of communication. We particularly tackle yung mga difficult conversations. So, itong nararamdaman mo, where is it going to be annoying? Is it going to be, whatever you think it might be difficult? I don't assume that it is yet. Okay, go for the conversation. Try to talk it out.
I agree. Talk it out.
I guess you can talk it out in such a way where, you could be like, I'm not entirely sure kung paano ba sabihin ito, or first time lang naramdaman ito. I'm not, you could be at a loss for words. It's totally fine.
Yeah.
As long as you are able to get to your point. Na, yun nga, I'm not sure how to express love to you. Okay, ganun. Ano ba yung preferences mo?
Yeah.
Ano ba yung so there's something called the love languages,
right? Yeah, I was
right?
gonna say that. So it's helpful to be familiar with your partner's love language. Tanungin.
Definitely, kasi hindi naman lahat ng self-expression is articulated through words. So there's, like in Gary Chapman's love languages, there's gift giving. There's physical touch, diba? There's physical touch. And then, at iba pa, right? Quality time and all that. So it's good to really, siguro, you may want to gamify it. It's so corporate. You're gonna you want to make it like an activity para sa inyong dalawa. Kasi you could go on like Google and you could take the test together.
Yes.
Okay. Aldrich, that's right. May acts of service then.
Yeah,
so right. You may want to go on Google, look up 5 languages of love, and both of you can take that test, and then from there you can have a conversation.
Yes, that's right. Ako naman sa
I think we did that.
Yeah, we did that.
Yeah.
So yun nga, number 1 is to be familiar with your partner's love language. So if personally, nahihiya ka aminin na hindi mo alam, hindi mo mag-gauge ano yung love language niya or whatever, just be more mindful of the things that make him happy, make him feel loved. Ganyan. Ano ba yung what are the things that he enjoys the most? Diba? And again, to me, okay lang mag-trial and error. Kasi nasa relationship kayo eh. Diba? It's never gonna be perfect. You're not gonna get it the first try. And if he truly loves you as well, okay lang yun sa kanya na magkaroon kayo ng hindi experiment, but just try to gauge kung okay ba to, gusto niya ba to, hindi niya ba to gusto. And at the end of the day, as you grow closer together, you'll realize and you'll memorize this person's love language. Kasi nga, it's really about him. So it's not about the way you want to express your love. It's about how they want to be loved.
Love it. Yeah, I always say love people the way they need to be loved. So it really has nothing to do with you.
Yes.
And it's so important to be informed. Yung piece of information na yan, yung love languages, I like to call it 6 love languages.
7 na raw, sabi ni Aldrich.
Meron ba? What did he say? There's a new love.
I-check out mo yung nasa cart.
Nasa cart mo. Cart ng significant other
na
mo.
pala, updated
Okay.
na.
The 6th one was meme tagging. Pareho ba tayo doon, Aldrich? Okay. Meme tagging. Oo. And then, check the card. Okay. Tama.
Si Diane.
Hey, Diane. One of our loyal
Yes,
listeners.
she said,
How are you?
It's so important that you know how to make your partner feel valued and loved.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's not about you. It's not about you, your way of expressing. It's really about helping your partner feel the love by speaking their language.
Yes. So hopefully we were able to answer that question, Anonymous. If you want a follow-up answer.
Anonymous ko kasi nahihiya sila.
Oh yeah, that's absolutely fine. If you want a follow-up answer, just message us on IG.
All right. So, next question. Sabi niya, ito actually may episode tayo dito, pero dagdagan na lang din natin. Sabi niya, anong thoughts niyo ni Alex about someone na kaka-break lang?
Okay.
Let's say, mga less than a year pa lang na single, then makaka-date mo.
Okay.
Kasi ako, I don't know, parang medyo off ako sa mga kaka-break pa lang sa ex. Maybe kasi I've been there and done that. Hindi ata good idea maghanap ng bago while healing.
Exactly. I totally agree with that. You want to go first or?
Wait, before we go, part the question. Si Lara may ambag. Yes, hi Lara.
Hey Lara.
May ambag si Lara. It's about how they need to be loved and not just what you can give. There's adjustment to be done to make your partner feel loved and your partner will do the same.
Absolutely.
Thanks,
Keynote or keyword adjustments, not compromise. Yes. Okay, you don't need to compromise your character, your dignity, or anything just to be able to love someone. Okay, adjustment lang, adaptation.
Yung friend ko si Lara single yan, i-message niyo po.
Sorry.
Okay, going back doon sa ating question. So, anong thoughts mo sa kaka-break lang?
Okay. It really depends on the person. Like, kasi may mga tao na that can really move forward really quick and can say to themselves, I've healed 120% from this and I'm ready to dive deep into my next relationship. Okay, so what are some things siguro that perhaps you can ask this person, or if you are that person who has currently just broken up with a partner and looking to get back into the dating game, can I quickly address muna yung wala pang 1 year sila break? Ano ba what's the rule anyway? Diba may 3-month rule and then now apparently may less than a year. Ang tagal naman nun. Yo, man.
Hindi. What if depende sa length ng past relationship?
Okay. Yeah, obviously. Okay.
13 years sila together. Tapos 2 months pa lang, 3 months pa lang silang break. Diba may gravity yun? Wala ba?
I think it depends on the person. I think it really depends on the person at kung ano yung nangyari sa relationship. Kung lang sa context eh. You know what I mean?
Okay,
that's why I'm gonna try to speak in a very general, diba? But let's say the person, for example, yung fresh breakup. Let's say they broke up kasi yung majority of the fault or the bulk of the fault wasn't necessarily them naman. For example, their partner cheated on them. Yeah. Or for example, their partner, they just found out that they just weren't fit for each other. Ganun, diba? Malaking miscommunication and all of that. Okay, then I think it would be more acceptable. And also, kailangan din tingnan yung mental, kung nasan na yung person who just came fresh from a breakup, mentally and emotionally. You're right, healing, it's not just a physical thing, especially heartbreak. Obviously, that's something done internally. But for example, if you are a type of person who really knows what they want, knows what to do to heal, if you're a particularly experienced person who's gone through a number of breakups, who, alam mo yun, may proseso ka na what to do when you're in a breakup, then I don't think you would take a year to heal. I don't think you would take 3 months. Pero yun nga, it begs the question, ano ba yung acceptable time? Para sa akin, if you were to ask me, I don't believe in 3-month rule, 1 year, 2 year. I don't believe in the duration. I believe more in the intensity of the moment. As long as, for example, masasabi ko sa sarili ko, if I was in that position, as long as, for example, masasabi ko sa sarili ko na, okay, natuto na ako from this breakup. I've got a lot of lessons learned.
Okay.
I can completely say that I'm 120% moved on from this, na forgive ko na, and I'm totally grateful for that situation, and I can say to myself na malinis yung energy ko, and I'm looking forward to new things, and I'm ready to love myself better, love the next person better, then yeah, then go for it. But if you're still in the healing process where you're like, I don't know what I learned from this shit yet, or I'm still a little hungover and all of that, then, you know, maybe you can, I think it would still be acceptable. Now you can go on a dating app and all that, but, you know, just hook up with people. Don't like get into a relationship. You know what I mean? You can actually use dating apps for that. Let's be normal about it. Yes, okay, you can use dating apps for hookups. So, ganon, you know?
Hi! Hello, taray daw ng hikaw.
Oh, exactly. All right, tara ng hikaw, hindi naman sinuot yung sing-sing. What's up with that?
Ako naman, wait lang. Ako naman sa akin, about the breakup, yung dinidescribe mo na if you're able to like 125% move on from, ano yan that's a small portion. That's a small portion of the population. Mga katulad mo yun, and you're a rare breed. Diba? Yes, rare breed. May jowa. From Pokemon lang.
Legendary Pokemon.
But sa akin, you know, for let's just say more normal people, to me, okay lang mag-date kung kaka-break pa lang. But yun nga, don't get into a serious relationship.
Yeah,
and clear the expectations. Like, I know some friends, diba, na nagde-date, ba yung friend natin? Talagang clarify niya sa dinedate niya kahit na rebound lang to wala tayong inlaban dito
You know, I just got off of a breakup.
So if that's the case, walang problema for me. Basta importante lang kasi wala kang naaagrabyado, wala kang naaapakan tao, wala kang nasasaktan. Diba?
Exactly.
If it's part of your process, healing process, if it's part of your process to na mag-move on, and you will find help in dating other people, okay lang. Basta yun nga, set the expectations. Huwag kayong tatapak ng tao. Don't play with their feelings. Be transparent about your intentions. Like, okay, I'm just here for fun. You know, let's just have fun. Keep it light. Keep
I'm just here for the gangbang. Like the show. Ganun, grabing healing process yun, no?
So just be transparent. Kasi,
sorry. Okay, sorry.
So, if ganon, okay lang. Walang problema. Ang masama kasi is if you're trying to mask that you're ready for a serious relationship, tapos hindi pa pala. Kawawa naman yung other party. Diba? And doon naman sa other party, si Aldrin, tuwan-tuwa siya sa'yo. So yung other party naman, dapat, masense mo din if this person is ready for a more serious relationship, and if that's what you're looking for, go. Kung hindi naman, better stop it, nip it in the bud, and really just move forward to find someone na pareho nang hinahanap katulad.
Exactly. In dating apps, the audience, the people in dating apps, they're so diverse, so vast. If you're looking for a rebound date, there's bound to be someone who's looking for the same. Di mag-heal kayo, mag-healing process kayo pareho. Okay? You know,
mag-healing process.
Diba? So, you know what I mean? Diba? Aldris was like, that's right, man.
Ano talaga pag corporate
Perf review that shit.
This, we should be able to.
Exactly. Diba? You gotta, you know, dapat may smart goals.
Dapat may smart goals ka. Sabi ni Aldrin, just don't use anyone para mag-heal.
Right. Exactly. Okay. So I think I'm building on what M said. Just clear. Make sure your intentions are clear. Don't put up a front. Don't put up a facade about it. Now, okay, I'm ready for this long relationship, this serious relationship, but within, you're like, I think I'm still a little bit hungover, and I don't know what the hell I just said. Maybe I just said it.
Around pa.
Yeah, or maybe I just want sex. Or,
I remember in this kind of question, see, yung 500 Days of Summer. If you guys are familiar with that movie, kasi see, what's
500 Days of Summer,
Zoe
yeah, okay.
Deschanel, diba?
Yeah.
Si Zoe Deschanel, up front, sinabi niya, sino ang bidang lalaki?
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So, she said na, I'm not looking for anything serious. So, and then the guy naman said, oh, cool, that's cool, ganyan. Tapos
but he had the expectations.
Na-in-love siya.
Exactly.
And then na-in-love siya and hindi maibalik ni Summer yung love na yon, he's using that against her. Eh, una pa nga lang, sinabi na ni Summer na, I'm not here for anything serious. So, anong tingin mo doon? Mali ba yun ni Summer or dahil nag-expect yung guy?
I think both naman. Mali. Kasi, okay, so Joseph's, what's his name in the fucking movie? But anyway, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, mali nga kasi sinet naman talaga ni Summer yung intentions niya.
Transparent siya. Parang, I'm not here for anything serious.
Si Summer naman, continued with it fucking anyway. Pa-fall naman siya. So I'm like, alam na nga niya na this guy's particularly vulnerable. She should have backed off. And so I think, yan tuloy, fucking took you 500 days to heal, man. Are you kidding? 500 days of healing process.
Tapos alam mo yung masakit doon, yung tinanong ni ayan na nga, sasabihin ko pa lang papost ko na. Tinanong ni Joseph kung why him? Parang what made you decide to be with him? And sabi ni Summer, one day I woke up and realized I don't love you anymore. Or one day I just woke up and realized I was so sure of the thing I wasn't sure with you.
Yeah, because
grabe naman. Valentine's na Valentine.
Quick spoiler alert. Apologies for the people who haven't seen 500 Days of Summer. But go ahead and I think it's on Netflix. So after this, make time to watch it. Yeah. Great movie. It's not a happy ending. Well, I think it is a happy ending pala sa huli.
It is a happy ending.
Yeah, but
not for the two of them.
Right. But Summer ended up fucking falling in love with someone else. So there are people who's a perfect fit for you. And then there are people who aren't.
Yeah.
Right? So that's just the nature of life and the dating world. Really, akala mo siya na. Yung pala, yung pala hindi pa. Right? So I just want to give a shout out real quick to my man, Neil. What's up? What's up, Neil? One of our pod friends. Drop the link of your podcast there. Okay? Also, Lara mentions...
Grabe mag-ambag si Lara.
Oh, wow. Ang haba nito. Essay writing
pa. Sabi niya, sometimes kasi nag-move on na yung iba habang nasa relationship. Oh,
women.
And there are also those who look for a new love in order to heal. Give it a chance. Then, if mapansin mo na di pa sila fully healed, let them know and you decide if you want to continue with the blossoming relationship. Ganda. Tama yun. Tama yun. I would agree. So, tama. Yung sabi mo, women move on habang nasa relationship.
Come on. Tell me you don't.
I actually say it's true. Ang girls, and generally, again, I'm not trying to stereotype here. Iba-iba naman tayo.
No. It's just facts.
Yes.
Yan lang yung totoo.
Uy, hindi Facts are stereotype.
It's just the truth.
But, okay, usually, general occurrence is yung girls matagal bumitaw sa relationship. Matagal kami sumuko.
Right,
diba?
Right.
All my girls watching, holla.
Right, comment kayo dyan.
Ang mga girls matagal sumuko sa relationship. Pero, pag kami ang sumuko, yan, mahirap mo kami pabalikin. Kasi matagal namin pinag-isipan yung final step out the door.
Ayun nga. So, habang nag-iisip kayo ng final step out the door, y'all already are friggin' moving on, man. And the guys are gonna be like, what? What happened? What the fuck?
Hindi mabilis. Premeditated yun.
Ayun nga. It's a fucking murder. Premeditated fucking murder. Ganyan yung nangyayari. So, I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying it's facts, all right? No stereotype going on. It's just the way it works.
Yeah.
I mean, walang, I guess, for women, walang abrupt na breakup. Unless, of course, it's an extreme circumstance, right? Pero yun nga, it's premeditated, right?
Sabi ni
So,
Cams.
sabi nga, right, di ba, Cams? Okay. So,
ito,
yan.
Sabi ni Lara, susuko lang kami pag feeling namin mas gusto namin kayong patayin kaysa mahalin. I love it, Lars.
Most of the time, pareho lang yan.
Yeah, so yun. Okay, so yun yung thoughts namin about dating someone na fresh from a breakup. So,
It depends.
Yun, it depends. And again, kung gaano kalalim yung connection yung dalawa, yun yung in-nurture nyo. If this person doesn't make you feel naman na he's still hung up sa relationship or na kaka-break niya lang, if he really readies the space for you, then go. And may episode kami tungkol dyan, Season 2, Episode 4, Tales of Exes.
Yes! We teach you also how to become a good ex. Mga ex dyan, hindi marunong maging ex. Putang ina.
Be a good ex. How to be a good ex.
Yes, exactly.
So we gave tips. How to be a good ex. Huwag ka na makapag-communicate kahit magkabagong jowa siya or whatever. Don't communicate. Yan. Pag umayaw, wala nang bawian.
Exactly. Thank you, Abril. Thank you for clarifying.
Alright. Ay, may pumasok akong bagong question. Sige, mamaya na.
Oh, that was fast. Okay, go.
Okay, ito na. Question number 3. Maganda to. Hindi ko alam kung masasagot mo, but let's try.
Sige.
Paano ba magpaligaw? Okay? And may point pa ba magpaligaw? Paano ba magpaligaw na hindi sobrang pakipot pero hindi rin super bigay todo?
Oh, may tanong ako sa kanya. Okay lang.
Ganda.
How old are you, man? Are you like, what is that? Like,
what if yung culture niya, very dalagang Pilipina? Diba may gano'n naman eh.
Okay. Sige, go. Ikaw nga.
Paano ba magpaligaw? May point pa ba magpaligaw? And, ano yun? Sorry. Paano ba magpaligaw na hindi sobrang pakipot, pero hindi rin sobrang bigyan? Ganda. Ang hirap na to. Sige, wait. For me, gusto ko rin yan eh. Kasi, actually, tinanong ko to dati something similar like this kay Joy Spring. Oh, di ba?
You asked Joy Spring?
Hindi nga lang ako pinansin ni Joy Spring. Okay? For me, depende. Okay? Kasi sabi nila, medyo mahirap nga daw kung kunwari gustong-gusto mo na yung guy. Pero gusto mo yung patunayan niya sa'yo, yung love niya for you. Diba? So, sa akin, i-nurture, kung gusto mo talaga magpaligaw, I'm not saying na dapat ka magpaligaw or hindi ka lang magpaligaw. For me, i-nurture mo yung friendship. Yun. So,
what does that mean?
Build a relationship outside of romantic relationship. So, dapat you find out each other's dislikes, compatible ba kayo? Do you have fun together in a wholesome manner? Yun muna. Okay?
Sounds like the fucking friend zone to me, man.
Hindi pa. Sandali lang kasi. Pwedeng sandali. Okay? Pwede pa yung explanation.
Alright, cool.
Pero,
ay, teka, ayusin natin yung question. Yan. Tama ba? Paano ba?
Oo, yan.
Okay. Yan.
Alright. So, sa akin, yun nga. So, for me, spend time with this person, nurture, and get to know their intentions. Kung gusto mo mag-old school, yun naman, I think yun naman yung point ng ligawan eh. Para malaman yung
yung ganyan. Yan ang sinasabi ko. Okay, that's more acceptable.
Ano ka ba? Kung kunwari, hindi kasi lahat ng tao gano'n. Yung iba talagang sincere na gusto nila yung liligawan sila.
Okay, ay. Ba't huwag mo sigawan?
Get to know the family or friends or whatever. Parang makilatis. Yan. Very old school Filipino. Kilatis.
What does that mean?
What is that? Basta ma-observe, ganyan.
Observe.
To get to know, yan.
Can somebody tell me what makilatis means on the comment section, please?
Okay. But yeah, so for me, you can do that by building a friendship, really getting to know this person on an individual level. Mabuti ba intention nito sa akin? Is this person a good match for me? Wow. Yun lang. And if you are to do mga romantic stuff with this person, ano naman, diba? You also have to try kung romantically compatible ba kayo. Yun. So, magtira ka lang ng konti. Gawin mong, i-gamify mo para sa kanya. May levels. Level 1.
May incentives.
May badging. May badge. Ikaw, ano tingin mo? Hindi ka naniniwala sa ligaw kasi.
No, I don't. Why? Bakit hindi ako naniniwala doon? Most of the time kasi, there's a huge risk for the guy. It tends to not be a win-win situation. paano kung nabusted ka? So all that shit that you invested was for nothing. Really. Okay? So, you know what I mean?
Kailangan ba talaga may balik investment agad? What if like you're really trying to pursue this girl just for the sake of kung walang return of investment, edi it's okay. Yun naman talaga yung risk ng battle eh.
No, I don't agree with that.
Really now?
Walang risk management dun. Like, okay, bakit ako manliligaw ng someone
So
na walang
kailangan
ROI?
sure lang? Kailangan manliligaw ka pag sure lang? Ganun ba yun?
I like to choose my battles and I particularly like to win. So, I will go for battles that I can
na
win.
Sure win.
Not go for battles na, alam mo yun, 70% matatalo ako. That's a little weird to do.
Okay.
You know?
So diba? Dapat at least may fair chance of winning.
Yeah. Like, okay, 80% sasagutin mo. With you, I know it was a fucking 100% sagutin ako neto. Yeah. Know what I mean? But,
sobra ka naman.
Joke. But, I think men should choose their battles. Okay, wag kayong like on the losing side. Because that affects your psychology. It affects your behavior. It affects the way you act around this woman or whoever, kung sino man nililigawan mo. It affects the way you talk. It affects a lot of things to be on the losing side. Wherein you're on the winning side, you've got the fucking testosterones. You feel good. You're confident. You know, at least you look like you know what you're doing. And more often than not, you'll probably win that.
So pag na-reject ka one time, suko na. Pag nagpakipot ng konti, suko na. Pag nagpa-hard to get, ganyan.
I think yung real ligaw starts at the first rejection. Parang sales, no?
Sige nga, elaborate.
Like, for example, obviously, you can't be like, for the first 3 to 5 times, do you want to be my girlfriend? You want to work something out? You want to be in a relationship together? You know, obviously, the woman will be like, nah. I mean, she's just testing you. Mm-hmm. Right? But for me, that rejection is a milestone. Or that objection is a milestone. I just try to keep it at a minimum. Like a minimum of 5 or less than 10. If you're rejected like 5 or more times by the same person, that should give you a message. Okay. Maybe she's not that into you, right?
And you should move on.
Yeah. Okay. Or ganyan, right? So, yeah, that's just the way I see it. You know, I disagree with yung ligaw portion na yan. And siguro it's just me because I do a lot of things in life, got a lot of activities going on, money to be made and all that, and I kind of don't have the time for you to fucking gauge me. I feel like I should be gauging you because I'm so busy. I'm so, alam mo yun, I feel like you need to belong in my life, not me needing to belong in your life.
Interesting. I'm sure some of my girlfriends.
Not only y'all might agree with me, but it's all good. Like, it's just.
Whoa, no way.
It's just, you know, I don't wanna go out of like I'm a very goal oriented person, and for me to be distracted like that, it's just beneath me.
Okay, what about this? Eh, di ba, this girl that you chose to pursue, di ba golden? Di ba golden siya? Mm-hmm. Diba? So you can also think na para, dapat itong person na to has to fit my life and all of that. If you want something, you want to go and do whatever it takes to have that thing, diba?
Okay, number one,
the person.
If I'm trying to pursue you, you're not a goal. If I make something into a goal, that means I make something into a project. You are not a project.
Let's just say, hindi naman ako, okay?
Hindi ba ikaw? Wala naman ako niligawan ever eh. So, but
generic speaking.
Number one, it wouldn't be a goal for me. Okay, kasi I think differently when it comes to goals, diba? I don't want it to be like a trophy wife feels.
Ako yun.
Alam mo yun? I wanna pursue it because I know not only do I want to pursue her, but also I need to know if she complements my life, my professional career, my personality. Diba? How does she bring out the best in me? And can I bring out the best in her? And all of that, you know? So I just can't wrap my head around yung ligaw part or courtship. Is it called courtship?
Courtship.
Yeah, courtship. Because I think I'm not saying it's a waste of time, but I'm saying I don't have time for it. So it's a very personal thing for me.
Alright,
So yun lang.
Siya,
But in all fairness, I think I'm not sure if the women here will agree with me or even if the guys will agree with me, but I think it's absolutely attractive for anyone, I guess, if you've got a vision for yourself and you've got a goal for yourself and you're focusing on that.
Okay.
I think that's super attractive to other people.
All right. Next question. Ito yung bagong dating lang na question, mainit-init pa.
Okay, that's new. Wala yan sa ano.
Wala to kanina. So, the question din ako, legit asking for a friend.
Okay.
May conflict yung friend ko na parang nawawalan na siya ng gana sa boyfriend niya of 3 years. I mentioned to her na parang relationships should be similar to a partnership. And she feels conflicted and more on best friend lang daw. She feels like friendship na lang talaga sila. Paano daw yun? So, nawawalan na siya ng gana sa boyfriend niya of 3 years. So, anong gagawin niya?
So, parang like the spark. The spark is gone. Pretty much, right?
Instead of partnership, more like companionship na lang yung feel niya. Attachment, companionship, wala nang romance and desire.
Okay. So I think it's important to really ask yourself what you want. Okay, meaning to say, what do you want exactly? So 3 years na kayo, right? What do you want right now? Do you want the intimacy back? Do you want do you want to be back in the honeymoon phase? For which you got to listen to our episode about that. Okay. Em can explain it really well. What do you want exactly? You know what I mean? It's important to answer that question. I mean, gusto mo out of that relationship in terms of the way you feel, especially, and the way your partner feels. Does your partner feel the same? Okay, maybe kasi yung sa partner mo, maybe your partner is absolutely content. Content or happy with the partnership / companionship. Diba? Baka ikaw lang. So there are a lot of ways kasi to spark a relationship. Okay. The most obvious and in the most general would be whatever you did at the beginning of the relationship or whoever you guys were, try to gravitate back towards that. That would be my general answer to that.
I would also say the same thing. So to me, spend like 1 month trying to revive the relationship. So, do things that you like to enjoy, spend more time together, travel if you're allowed to or if you can, find a hobby together, talk some more, have sex some more, really get to know each other on another level. Katulad yung episode namin the season 2, episode 1, Honeymoon Stage. So the honeymoon stage for me, akin lang to, is a thing that
Hindi disagree kasi ako.
That happens many times in the relationship. Hindi lang siya one time. So you can get into the honeymoon stage multiple times in the relationship as your relationship progresses and reaches certain milestones. So to me, kung may ganon na parang boring, dull moment, ganyan, I feel like you need to just do something fun together, ignite some of that passion in any sort of way. Okay? Why did I say spend 1 month doing it? Kasi sometimes yung ibang relationship, di na talaga nare-revive. And mas mahirap mag-stay. So gawin mo rin yung best mo to tell yourself and be upfront kung hindi na ba siya talaga mare-revive. If kahit anong gawin, di na bumalik yung desire mo, yung passion mo, then maybe it's also time to move forward.
Absolutely. On the flip side as well, other than spending time together for a month, maybe you need to spend time apart for a month then.
Maybe.
Okay? Could be that. Maybe you need that physical and mental space. Diba? Other than that, I think, so speaking from our relationship naman, no, I think what makes our relationship so sparky, what the fuck, what word am I looking for? fiery
Okay,
or something
okay.
like that, diba?
So passionate.
Passionate.
Fiery. Sparky.
Fiery, sparky. What the fuck, man? Fiery.
Uh,
Anyway, yun, okay. We don't run out of passion. Yeah, kami ni M is because we have a goal for our relationship. So we have a goal that's larger than our relationship. A lot of people already are aware of it. We're looking to move to New York very, very soon. And we're looking to bring Stories After Swipe right there. Okay, so for those of you who didn't know, sorry you got surprised, but yeah, I are looking to move to New York, perhaps for good. And that's just been our goal. Everything that we've been doing in Stories After Swipe Right with our jobs and businesses outside of this podcast has been to contribute to that goal. And it's just something that the two of us can manifest together and look forward to. So maybe that can help spark the passion in your relationship, regardless of what stage you're on. So obviously, kami ni Em, we haven't reached the 3-year portion yet. Di pa kami, what are we? Like 9 months, 10 months, 10 months. Okay. So, but it's extremely important, regardless, if if you have a goal that you're working on to get, not an individual goal, but a goal that you two have decided on. So we gave you 3 things, hopefully, that can help bring the sparkiness.
Sparkiness. Okay,
Back.
ito na. So we received a message from a listener via Instagram. Gumamit pa siya ng dummy account para ma-reach tayo. So if you're listening right now, we feel you, we're here for you. Okay? So eto, marami siyang questions. So una, sabi niya, how should your man act as a partner, emotionally, financially, and especially when it comes to expressing his feelings? I notice he's holding back and nakukulangan ako sa effort. Ooh. On our first date, I spent probably 85% of all expenses, and we had a week spent together. I mean, I know it's okay for women to shell out cash, but not most of the expenses should be covered, diba? I guess. Yun yung first question.
Okay. So we're talking about money.
Nakukulangan siya sa effort. In general, nakukulangan siya sa effort.
I think that's the first one that I got, right? Kumbaga, hindi niya nakuha yung what do you call that? What she wants.
Yeah, what she feels she deserves.
Yeah. Parang kasi nag-hold back yung SO niya. Right? And then the second one is about money. Tama ba? The expenses.
Na-mention na lang as an example.
Okay. So going back to love languages, okay, what's your love language? Have you made your partner aware of that? Maybe kasi the way maybe your partner is already expressing love, just not the way you need to be loved.
Language.
Yeah. So have you guys communicated that? If not, it might be a good time, especially now that it's Valentine's Day, to communicate the way you guys need to be loved. If you need to establish boundaries, like yung sa finances nga, if you feel that that's a boundary that your partner is crossing, have you established that? Have you talked about it? It's great that you asked this question to us.
Sorry po.
My bad. Okay, so my advice sa akin lang would be to talk to your partner about that. Okay, talk to your partner about it. It might be a difficult conversation. I mean, it probably will be a difficult conversation, but these conversations help your relationship grow. It gives your relationship depth and character. So I urge you to be brave enough to take on this difficult conversation with your partner. I'm sure that there's an explanation for it, and it's extremely important that you guys get to the bottom of that. Kesa naman na meron pang mabuo na sama ng loob.
Okay, yung next question niya, may follow-up question siya doon. Sabi niya, controversial question. Is it true that once a cheater, always a cheater? Kasi sabi niya, yung kwento niya, yung boyfriend niya, before, had sex with his roommate.
That guy, is this the same guy?
Same.
Oh, shit.
Before.
Okay.
So before, yung boyfriend niya before, so yung boyfriend niya ngayon, once upon a time, had sex with his roommate or good friend a couple of days before they decided to get together. Okay? And then by some reason, she found out. And then the roommate, asked the boyfriend, aren't you pursuing her? And the boyfriend replied, wala pa naman label, hindi pa daw kasi official sila. So parang, to him, wala pang kaso. And then it happened again a day after they got together. So both times he was drunk. And I'll never stop if the girl didn't come. It will never stop if the girl didn't come clean at all. So yung girl pa, yung roommate, yung nagsabi dun sa girlfriend.
Sige, can I
mean, that's a total red flag, but I also don't get why I chose to stay. Sure, I can forgive him, but it's a total deal.
Right, so what was the question?
She's asking for help.
Okay.
And recently, I found out that she got the girl pregnant, and unfortunately, she lost the baby. So that shit was like a blow to me, but I'm still here despite all the things he put me through.
Okay.
Even his family is talking to me, especially his sister, that I should leave him and respect myself. I don't know if this is love or if I'm being a huge ass martyr. I always see the good in people. That's why I choose to stay in relationships. But do you think I should leave na? Yeah, for now he's very regretful and remorseful, but do you think he'll change, or am I just waiting for a bigger heart smash?
Right.
So dumb.
Can I quickly summarize that? So the girl's first question was once a cheater, always a cheater. Question
may
mark.
Chance pa ba magbago?
Sige, so
kasi she asked that kasi may instance itong boyfriend niya na nag-cheat sa kanya, technically, wala nang technicality. Nag-cheat sa kanya kasi this boyfriend got together with their roommate a few weeks before they officially became. So, sige, pagpalagay, hindi pa sila nun, single pa siya nun, technically. But the day after they got together, it happened again to the guy that was drunk. So, and then she found out that the girl got pregnant, the roommate got pregnant, nalaglag lang yung bata. And so she, hindi siya, for some reason, she couldn't find the strength and the courage to move on. Kasi si guy, siguro, sabi niya, is remorseful, nagsisisi, whatever. And she feels like she's the good in people. So, paano ba yun? Ano ba? She feels she's so dumb kasi hindi siya makaalis.
Okay. For the listeners that got that, we'll try to summarize it. We'll try to summarize it a little more after I answer this one. But like si Lara nagbigay din ng advice. So we urge our listeners right now, our viewers right now, to comment what you think about it, right? But let me go ahead and address the first question because I think that is $1 million question. Once a cheater, always a cheater? Question mark. Okay, yes and no. Right? So yes, because once you have cheated, you're capable of doing it again. But that doesn't make you a cheater. For it. Yeah, you're definitely capable of doing it again, especially if you've already done it. Okay? Because people can change. So it really depends on your character. It depends on your principles and your standards in life. So it highly depends on that. Going back to the quick summary, we'll try to summarize it even more because it's a huge story. But based on from what I've got, so the girl's problem is the guy had cheated on her once before they got together. Kasi wala pang label, and then another time when they were already together and the guy was drunk both times. And during that period, the girl that the guy was cheating with got pregnant, pero yun nga, nalaglag yung bata. And our listeners asking right now if what's going on, if she should still stay in the relationship or not.
May chance pa ba magbago?
May chance pa ba? Right. So hopefully you guys were able to get that. Drop your comments. We also want to hear or read what you think about it.
said that the roommate was the one who came clean.
That's right.
Meaning to say the guy isn't really remorseful. He was just sorry he got caught. Maybe, we wouldn't be able to tell really, but maybe.
Perhaps. Okay.
Ready ka na, sumagot.
Ako? Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
okay, so building on what Lara said, thank you, Lara, and also what the listener mentioned, that she tries to see the good, always tries to see the good in people. It might be a good idea to try to turn that inward, try to see the good in you, because right now what's happening, I feel like I'm not gonna pretend to feel like I know what you feel like. Okay, I'm not gonna pretend that I know kung ano yung nararamdaman mo. In the first place, I don't. But based on your story, what I feel like, what's good, what's happening to you, it's not good. So, turn that inward. Now, okay, it's great that you look for the good in other people and outside situations, external. That's awesome. But this time, just try to use it on yourself. Guarantee you a lot of wonders will happen in your life. I guess in 2 words, we could call that self-love. Okay. I feel like right now, there must be a reason why you're sharing this, especially in such a public platform like Stories After Swipe, right? And
thank you for trusting us.
Absolutely.
And sharing your story.
Your feelings are all valid with lots of love. We're absolutely honored to be able to answer this. No? So, turn all of that love inward instead of outward. Try to magnify and amplify that love on yourself. Like, take a look in the mirror right now and then try to ask yourself some difficult questions. I say difficult because you're not going to like it and it's not easy to answer. Like, do you deserve to be in a relationship like this? Can you be in a relationship that's better than this? Are you going to settle for this? Ito na ba talaga? Like, do you have to keep guessing every day if this is worth it for you or not?
Yes, absolutely.
So, super difficult questions. Obviously, you won't have the answer to it overnight, but it's well worth pondering over. Yun lang yung akin. It's just my 2 cents.
Ako, madami ako share dito. Kasi I've been there. I've lived that relationship. That kind of relationship. And, man, that's tough. I remember when I was still in that situation. Na parang, you try your best to justify why you're still in that relationship. You try your best to tell these things about you na kasi mapagpatawad akong tao, loving akong person, ganyan. But at the end of the day, it's just because there's one fear in your heart na wala, hindi mo alam kung ano yung life after this relationship.
Na baka wala na magmamahal sa'yo ng ganun.
Wala na magmamahal sa'yo. Number 2, that's also attachment, that you've built your whole world around this person, and that if you try and move a step away from this person, your world crumbles. Diba? Kasi hindi mo alam how to live your life outside of the relationship. But at the end of the day, to be honest, alam ko na alam mo yun dapat mong gawin. Alam ko that you know deep down if this is still the relationship for you. Like, really think about it. Really imagine yourself. Is this the kind of love story that you want to have for yourself?
Yeah, absolutely.
And alam mo, sa totoo lang, kahit I've been there, kahit ilang advice pa yung marinig mo, if you're not ready, walang mangyayari. Sabi nga nila, if you want better for yourself, you have to go get it. Diba? No one can give you any better than what you give yourself. So it's really up to you to decide if this is the life that you want to live, the relationship that you want to have, the story that you want to write for yourself. And again, hindi naman namin kilala yung partner mo or anyone else involved to be able to judge their intentions or whatever. Pero sa akin, ang personal values ko, deal breaker sa akin talaga ang cheating. And nasasabi ko to because marami akong beses na pinalampas yung bagay na yon, and I've just realized that nope, I cannot do that anymore. And so for me, just really find that spot in your heart to care for yourself and put yourself first this time. Diba? kung natatakot ka, if you feel like you're stupid, you're dumb, maniwala ka. Okay? Makakahanap ka pa ng love story na sobrang deserve mo. Okay? Because I did. I found mine and I'm super proud of it. I shared with everybody. And alam mo, it's gonna be all worth it. But, can you imagine if you didn't step out the door and hindi mo nahanap yung para sa'yo? Diba? You're gonna be stuck in that very sad relationship, crying yourself to sleep, really mending your heartbreak every night para lang hindi kayo maghiwalay. But, you deserve a love that heals you. You deserve a love that lets you grow as a person. You deserve a love that makes you smile. And if you say na parang, ang dami, alam mo, ang dami niyong pinagdaanan together, na mahal niyo talaga so whatever. For me, you also have to think about the price you had to pay for those happy moments. Parang, ang sakit mabetray, ang sakit masira yung tiwala. And, I can just even begin to imagine kung anong pinagdadaanan mo ngayon. But, I hope you find the courage. And kung hindi pa ngayon yung time, darating ka din doon. All I can say is really mapapagod ka din. Girl, mapapagod ka din. Alam ko yan.
Or maybe it's all gonna work out.
Or it's gonna work
out.
Or he's gonna dalawa lang yan eh. Sabi ko nga, dalawa lang yan. It's either mauna siya magbago and he changes for the better, or ikaw magbago ka and you realize that you deserve it. So, alin man mauna.
Either or, it's a win-win situation for you. It may not seem like it right now. You either win or you grow. And if you grow, you win anyway. Right? And I also just want to let you, the listener, know who just shared that to us. Yun nga, lahat ng... Yeah, we're here for you, and lahat ng feelings mo, everything that you will do is valid. Lahat ng gagawin mo, tama. Okay? Walang mali or sira sa ginagawa mo. You're really just trying to navigate a particularly difficult situation with just the way you know how. So we want you to know that everything you're doing is right. You're on the right path. And we hope everything's going to work out for the best. We know, rather, that everything's going to work out for the best, right?
Great. I think that's it for all of our
Oh, was that it? Nabitin ako.
Oh, that's it. Thank you guys. We appreciate you so much. Baka may last final advice pa kayo para sa friend natin na to. I-type nyo lang sa chat or sa comments para ma-share natin sa kanilang lahat.
Also, if you guys want us to talk about a certain situation or give advice on a certain situation next time, you could email us at sasr.podcast@gmail.com. It's perfectly okay to remain anonymous. By the way, what you could look forward to next week is that we have a very awesome guest, J. Paul Hernandez. I'm not sure if you're listening right now. If you are, please comment, man, so we can see you. But we have an awesome speaker, entrepreneur, podcaster, as well. His name is J. Paul Hernandez. He's going to talk about a particularly awesome topic, relationships and money. So, alam niyo naman yan, laging pinag-aawayan ng mga partners ng pera.
Sa statistics, sa survey, ang number one cause ng separation ng mag-asawa, hindi third party, financial problems.
Yan. So, as you guys well know, yung season 2 namin ngayon, it's perfectly curated for relationships. And we want to make sure that we bring in an expert for you guys, who is J. Paul Hernandez, who can talk about money and relationships and how it all ties in together for it to become healthy, for it to become positive, and overall good for your relationship or marriage. So we're excited to have J. Paul. Looking forward to that guest episode next week.
Awesome. So thank you again, everybody. Thank you for being here. Ang dami nating friends nandito. Siguro tayo mga walang ka-date ngayon. Kami yung date nyo.
Mamaya pa yung date nila.
But thank you. Thank you so much for spending Valentine's with us. Thank you to our dear friends who shared their stories and their questions with us. We appreciate it very much. Again, we have a couple of podcast guestings and we'd love for you to support our podcast friends. So very recently, we have Roma Miklat, who just released her new episode with us last Thursday. So go ahead and check out her podcast, The Roma Miklat Podcast, on Spotify and on YouTube. And then ngayon lang, fresh from release of the episode, nakakaramdam pa pala ako, ABK something.
Nakakaramdam pa pala ako.
Podcast with Edge and Christelle. We also were guests on their episode. So thank you everybody. We look forward to seeing you guys again. Hope you have a truly wonderful and kakakilig celebration of Valentine.
Absolutely. And one last shout out to everyone out there. By the way, we are about to make it to the top 100 Spotify podcasts. We really appreciate you. We actually are so surprised na umabot kami sa 103 super fast. We know that we could not have made it there without our listeners, without our viewers. Our vow is to continue to provide you with funny, loving, awesome content at Stories After Swipe Right. We promise to be listener-centric. This is why we do yung #storytime, itong LoveStream, to be able to connect with you guys. So we love you. We really appreciate you. Happy Valentine's Day. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.